Hello. Welcome back to, I guess, my first Haven stream since mini hiatus. Since August. No, August. Lovingly referred to. But no. I'm very excited to be August again. I got to do a briefly Moss stream earlier. Oh, great stream. By the way, we did some minor terrorism, as all Minecraft characters should. And okay, I'm grabbing water. And thus we're back. Once I find where... There it is! I remember exactly what happens all the time, always, and I am so good at this. The consequences for... Oh, everybody is still voted. We have, I believe it was Soleil, caught them mildly red-handed. Or, well, boat-handed? I caught Soleil boat-handed. Just going around, absolutely boatoming me. Filling my place. Yes, it's... Scar, how did you get outside? Where's Grian? Oh shit, where's Grian? Oh no. Guys. Now I have to think of, is this a, okay. So the door was shut. So it's so it was, if Grian was yoinked, it was on purpose. I think Scar's out. Oh boy, okay. I love you, man, never change. I'm just gonna run around in some circles. Oh, you saw nothing. I've never done violence in my life. Hang on. What the fuck? Korean. I was going to run around and save all these farm animals, and I don't even care anymore. You can live in boats forever. You can live in boats until you die. I have no emotional attachment to you. Is this even a biome where it snows? Why is there snow? Alright. If Grian has been snatched, there will be justice. Justice will be carried out. Justice will be served. We will go get him. We'll send out our feelers far and wide. Bring the surfer twisties. We will reclaim the boy. We will reclaim the boy. Alright. God, why can't I break this goddamn stupid boat? I keep hitting on my pets. And you're almost dead. Here, let's just... Sorry for the murder. Come on. God fucking... Well, I'm sorry. You're a necessary sacrifice. Cause wait, no, I got it. I mean, you're a great friend, and I would never kill you for the purposes of getting Scar back inside. I would never do that. As you've been such a loyal and stalwart companion to me. Scar, are you looking for your friend? Are you lonely? It's okay. Come on. Yeah, you come in too. You sit down. Let's... Alright, when I find this, vengeance will be... I mean, wait. Nope. Vengeance will be... It won't be swift. Vengeance will be occurred. I'm going to go through and... I will steal their pets. I will kill their pets if... You know... What if they killed my man? What if they killed my boy? There will be justice. Psychological warfare will be carried out. I will steal their items. I will dangle their pets from high objects. All I need to do is trace what's happened here. But anyway, besides that absolute devastating news, there is no ransom note. Well, I don't think there's a mailbox. I have a welcome to mail. No. My mailbox is full of bullshit. So even if there was a ransom note, it's fine. It's fine. Wait, here's another thing. That's just food labeled for anathema right outside my door. As if anathema is not supposed to tell anybody he's staying with me, by the way. But he does. He lurks in the corner. He's just like, hey, I'm a wanted criminal. I'm staying right here. And then everyone he talks to is like, cool, Pog. And no one's turned him in yet. So, kudos. Oh yeah, don't worry. The invitation is for Law Day. Boop, boop. Take my order of murdering chickens. So yes, the other, I guess, devastating news that's occurred besides Grian, who's I will mourn, and I will revenge forever, said V, is that I have apparently been yoinked into nothingness for a whole ass month. Which is hard to believe. You just, one day you're talking to a various benefactor, wandering through the void and the abyss that lurks within all men's heart. And the next, and the next day your boyfriend is screaming at you because apparently you vanished into the nothingness for a whole month. Didn't even get to call, didn't even bother saying goodbye. And then it's like, well, bother saying goodbye. I didn't know I was going to be gone. That doesn't matter, though, because feelings. And just, you know, I'm so charming. Just incredibly easy to miss. Just, I'm sure I was gone and it was just, there was a gap in his life. An incredible hole. Spent those entire 2 months, the entire month and a half running around like, my heart, it's been broken. Blah, 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 emotional intimacy. This is what I get for trusting people, etc., etc. Which, rip. And I'm sorry if I have contributed to any paranoia, but not my fault. The death machine is not for Ren. All right, we see the.
Hello?
Hello. Have you happened to see a llama around here?
Llama?
Yeah, a white llama.
Oh, a white. There's
Answers...
some llamas over here, but they're connected to a trader.
Answers to Grian.
No.
Has a nice little red hoodie on.
I have not seen your llama. I just returned.
Is this my fox? Toby, how the fuck did you get... Somebody has been going through my lighthouse and taking my... Okay. Get King. I love you. Get your ass down here. What is up? What brings you to Casa August? The lighthouse. Want to look menacingly into the void? Want to monologue to me about your plans for the future?
Okay.
I mean, no offense, but I don't think I'm generally the type of person you'd call upon for a social experience.
August?
Yes. Ignore the TNT I'm holding. This is not a threat. This was just in my hotbar. Hello. I've been voted.
I understand that I might be giving you enough rope to hang myself with here. But, you win.
What do I win exactly? We were playing a game.
You win. Yeah, well, we look, let's not beat around the bush here, August. Oh, hold on. Let's not have both my fucking Little Nightmares music and Minecraft music playing at once. That's a bit
Oh, it's okay. You're a little nightmare. You're a little nightmare in my heart.
Yeah. August, let's not pretend that our relationship has been anything less than contentious.
I mean, to be fair, the first time you met me, you immediately went, you are a horrible person who's terrible to friends. And I was like, you are a terrible person who's terrible to friends. So, like, maybe it cancels out in the whole animosity perspective.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what most people would call a fight. And
That is what most
I
people
have
call a
come
fight.
here to let you know that you win. Excuse me.
That you think I'm right?
Not necessarily. I'm here to let you know that I'm here to offer terms of unconditional surrender.
Unconditional... Zero conditions? Really?
I mean, some conditions.
Do you want to, like, come in? Hang on. You're welcome. We can do this dramatically on the top of our lighthouse, maybe. Ah, asbestos, beloved. Do you want, like...
I mean, we don't need to.
Bread?
I could... How much bread are you offering me?
I don't know. I don't have a lot of food on me on the moment. I feel like it's the thing to do when someone shows up and is like... Oh, okay.
It's okay. I'd rather not do it on... Listen, I'm not here for theatrics, August. I'm not here to monologue. I'm not here to execute on some grand scheme or play a mind game or anything. You win. I give up.
Did something happen while I've been gone? I mean, not that I don't graciously accept your surrender. I win.
I mean, yeah, like... Can we get outside?
Yeah, you don't want to hear the screaming in the background? Here, take some...
It's fine.
Take some cooked mutton, and you can
Okay.
snack on some jerky as we talk about this. You sound sad.
Here's an emerald for the food.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. If you're asking me if something has happened, then yeah. I'm busy now.
I mean,
I have
yes.
a lot of...
being the controller of a puppet king is a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, you've met Lux, right? He's not exactly a puppet king. He does whatever he wants. If he was a puppet king, I wouldn't have a gigantic chessboard in the middle of my royal ballroom.
I mean, I figured you were more of give them enough rope to hang themselves type of guy.
Well...
I mean, like, a puppet king doesn't work if he thinks he's a puppet.
Yeah. Again, I am the one giving rope in this situation, so...
Alright, what do I win? I was unaware that we had made bets in regards to this argument.
I'm not going to come here and try to convince you that you're a bad person, or that you're awful to your friends, or that your research is unethical. I'm not going to try to get you to agree with any sort of ethical judgment I pass on you. I'm gonna stop fighting you now. Going forward.
So, you're gonna answer my questions fully and honestly?
I mean, yeah. I reserve the right to not give as many answers as I feel like if I'm feeling like my borders
I'm being
boundaries.
yeah, there's the personal. Gotta respect your personal autonomy and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean everybody has boundaries. You have boundaries.
Good luck finding them.
It's not my business anymore.
I,
So...
have you died? I mean, since the incident with the anchor discovery.
Have I died?
Yeah, you're still cracked.
Yeah, I mean, I just fell off the highway and died.
You did. You did.
Yeah, the crack is here to stay.
I wonder.
Okay.
Has your anchor changed? Any reflection on that?
No. I mean, okay, if I'm doing this, can I make a request from you?
Sure.
Please? Please do not circle me anymore. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Ah. You want me to stay still?
I mean, you don't need to stay still. I know that's hard for you, but like, if you want to walk somewhere, let's walk together, okay?
Okay, let's. I mean, I haven't been to the village and it's been really built up.
Yeah, it has. I mean, do you want a tour? The kingdom's coming along really nicely.
Yeah, I'll look. I was really gone for that long. Like.
Yeah. I mean, were you gone? I haven't seen you in about a month, but I wasn't exactly seeking out your company before either.
I'm so charming too. It's a shame.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, I got distracted. Ran off for longer than I should have.
It's fine. Are you alright?
Yes, I mean, you're obviously not okay. You wouldn't be doing this if you were okay.
Yeah. Fair. I've lost my mind.
Yeah, the crack on the outside of your skull has spread to the inside of your skull.
Yeah, it's bled in and now I have brain damage. I don't know why this house is upside down.
The vibes. It's artistic genius.
I mean, I guess I'm just not one for artistic, modern architecture. I mean, have you seen the sort of central town?
No, I have waited here. Not in a while. I passed through it briefly, but
I mean, have you seen these new houses?
No,
this is the residential district.
Yeah, it's been really built up. Good on you. You've been. I mean, like it looks like a real kingdom.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. We've got a flag with a donkey on it now.
No. The anchor.
No,
it's
fine. You're allowed to ask. Go
all right.
ahead.
I mean, it's a hostage situation, right? Are you still doing that?
I mean, I never was.
You can't tell me you weren't planning to use the leverage you had.
I mean, if I wanted to use that leverage, I would have proven that I had it by killing you.
You know what? Fair enough. Honored to be the example sacrifice, I guess, in this particular situation.
I mean, that situation didn't come to pass, so... I mean, you don't need to trust me, but at least understand that that's not my goal here.
What is your goal here? I've been thinking about it, and I mean... You're in charge, basically, but you haven't done anything with it. You just... I mean, from what I can tell, you've just been watching.
Well, geez, that's a little mean. I think I've done quite a bit. I mean, look at this place.
Alright, you help with construction. That's not doing something. That's not like big... That's not big game. I mean, you don't make things without purpose.
I mean, this is kind of the purpose. A place where we can live happily without the baggage of our former lives. My goal here is to make a kingdom where everybody can live together. Except for the people who are trying to blow everything up and kill each other.
And why do you want that? Why do you think we deserve to be happy?
I mean, deserve is another thing. But I've been I've been alive for a really long time, and I've seen a lot of shitty places ruled by shitty people. And I just wanted to live in a nice neighborhood where everybody's, together and happy. Look, you don't need to believe me. Just keep watching and I'll prove it to you.
I'm looking forward to it. I know I said that, well, you know me. I fully expect this place to eventually fall apart, but...
Yeah, no, I get it. You're a nihilist.
It's... Oh, okay, how did...
You have a bounce pad.
Oh!
Just jump down.
Okay! Oh, yeah.
One of our many amenities. We've got some merchants over here. This is the farming district. We've still got some farms to put up, but it's a work in progress. We have an aquarium now. This is an art museum, as well as a giant tree. There's a memorial, flower shop. I think this is a hotel for new people. Over here, the Stars made this.
Has there been any new people since I've been vanished?
Do you know the three new ones? The doctor, the hunter, and the clown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's them. That's it. We got a town hall here. I made this one, but everybody else has been really chipping in on their own. We've got some free supplies for any new people. I mean, the idea is that they wander in through the gates, come into this building, and immediately get as much food,
immediately are welcome and protected.
Yeah, exactly. Got the map here.
Got the poop fountain. Yeah, sure, I'll climb up through that.
Yeah, come on. This is the second floor isn't done yet, but the third floor is an archive. We can keep important documents here, and this is just a lookout.
Do you sit here and brood?
I mean, no, I have my office for that.
You have your office for brooding. That's right. Look over upon your kingdom and cackle.
I mean, my office doesn't have any windows, so I can't do that. Oh, poop fountain, nice.
Nothing if not creative.
Yeah. Well. Oh, sorry.
And
fuck. Yeah, we've got a museum. As far as I can tell, this isn't a museum of Coda bragging. So, if that's something you're interested in, sure.
Look at everyone I've killed with my sword.
Yeah. Here's a clown tent. Do you like the clown? I think you'd like the clown.
She's very entertaining. Did you kill Navin?
What? No.
Well, if Anathema didn't kill Navin, and Kay didn't kill Navin, and someone had to have killed Navin, right?
I mean, in theory.
You don't have any idea what happened?
I mean... What do you mean? Like, there was an explosion, and there goes Navin's anchor.
Yeah, an explosion set by not Kay and Anathema. So who did it?
Okay.
How do you even know it exploded?
Did Kay and Anathema tell you they didn't blow it up?
Yeah. Or, well, Anathema told me. In a way that I'm inclined to believe him. He's not... You know what, Kay too, he would have owned it more. He's got this whole boogeyman thing going on. I mean, if he did a murder, he'd be telling the world he did a murder.
I mean, as far as I can tell, he's been yelling about it to basically anybody who'll listen.
He's trying to scare people. If you don't see him as a threat, he stops being threatening.
Well, I mean, not to buildings.
Yeah, well, buildings don't...
We've worked
people.
really hard on our... Well, yeah, but we've worked really hard on these buildings is the thing, August.
You've invested your souls into it.
I mean, a little bit. At least some effort, at least. I mean, Anathema keeps coming into my house and blowing up my stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like him. You did kick him out of your kingdom, though.
What? Anathema? Yeah. For blowing shit up.
That's not... You kicked him out way before that. You kicked him out before you met him.
Oh my god. It's you.
Hmm?
Of course it's you.
What's me? I mean, I do lots of things. Let me...
I'm certain that you're aware that I had Coda track down and look into Anathema and Crozul.
Mm.
The orders I gave were to contain Anathema.
Yeah,
and
the worst...
Crozul.
The worst orders you could have given, by the way. Contain Anathema. That's worse than killing him.
And the other thing... Well, here's the thing that happened, is that Coda came back to me and talked about meeting Anathema and what he was like.
Yeah, no, he's been around. He's met a fair amount of the denizens here.
And what we decided, what we came to, the reason for the sudden shift in Anathema's behavior to be a lot more friendly, like you said, meeting a lot of people, was that somebody was helping him. Someone other than the sludge man. Someone was helping calm him down, looking after him. And it's you.
I mean,
It has to be you.
I'm not... Never have I ever not sowed chaos.
Well, you've sown chaos, but it's always been for the people you say you care about, right?
I
always
always
you decide
have
that you care
reasons.
about Anathema. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I mean, the other thing Coda meant is that for some reason, Slime Monster Chaos Man was trying to strike up an alliance with you. And I was pondering about that. So if the reason for that is that you're buddy-buddy with his buddy-buddy, it all starts to add up now, doesn't it?
I may have, out of the kindness of my heart, provided a wayward traveler a place to stay. Are you going to chase him away? Is he still not
What's he
welcome here?
like?
What is he like?
No. What's he like?
He's... Oh, sorry. Let me just... He's interesting. He's better than he wants to be, I think. He feels bad for his situation, clearly. But he's a good fighter. He wants people to appreciate him. He wants people to like him, but he's so convinced that since Moth came first, they'll hate him automatically, that he's trying to get above the curve by being an asshole. He doesn't want people to hate him. He just thinks they will no matter what he does. And so giving... And so contributing to that is giving him control over the situation.
Bit of the kettle calling the pot black, huh?
I never said I wasn't self-aware. I'm telling you what he's like. This is no
fair.
indication on me.
That's what I asked for.
He is fiercely loyal. He's a good fighter. He does not want to hurt anyone. But he will hurt people if he thinks that his life and his existence is being threatened. He's scared, and he's pretending not to be.
Okay.
And the reason he's scared is because you.
Well, he should be scared of me. I'm the one holding him accountable for defacing the memorial and attacking civilians, mugging Sylph, torturing Gawain, blowing up my fucking house.
That's not when he started.
Look.
You said you'd
August.
kill him before you met him. You said he
What do you
wasn't
mean?
welcome.
What are you talking about?
If you ever give up your body, I'll hunt down the owner until it's dead. He hears, you know. He heard all of that. You declared war before you spoke to him once. No
Yes.
wonder he's an enemy of the kingdom. You didn't give him another choice. You didn't give him a choice to be
August.
part of it.
August. Stuff like this is why I really doubt your claims at being intelligent.
I have never once
That was
claimed
a-
to be intelligent.
Well, good, because you didn't figure out the most obvious lie I've ever told.
You weren't serious.
I lied. I lied. Of course I wasn't. Let's run some basic math, alright? Moth gives up their body. They go away and the other person comes in. I miss Moth because they're my friend. I go over and I kill the other person permanently.
They're both dead.
That also kills Moth.
Moth believed you. Anathema did too.
That was
I believed
the
them.
idea. Well, look.
It doesn't
I'm
matter
not
if
going
you
to
were...
pretend it was... Listen, August, it doesn't... I'm not going to pretend it was a nice thing to say. I lied to Moth on purpose. Because I heard what they were saying.
You were
It
trying
scared
to
me.
scare them. You reverse scared them so hard they jumped your ass. Oof.
Yeah, rough. Yeah, I'll say, look, August, I'll say this. I might be giving up, but right about anything, it was that. Christ. Look, I'm not going to pretend it was a good thing.
How can
Neither
you
of us
claim to
are
be
going
smart when
pretend.
your plan ends in that? Holy shit.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect I didn't expect Slime Man to create an intelligent trap. He kind of seemed like a moron at the time.
He's...
Look, August, I'm not going to say that what I did was a good thing, but it slowed Moth's roll. It seemed like they were veering towards some level of self-destruction. You know, giving up their body for good for a stranger who probably hates them. I don't want that to happen, so I lied.
And you tried to deny
And-
them their own autonomy.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about autonomy, right? If you see a baby crawling towards a box filled with knives, you're going to deny it's an autonomy.
Is that
so
how
it
we
doesn't
are
kill
to you?
itself. I mean, yeah.
Babies
when
with
you're
sharp
acting like
objects.
morons. Yeah. Look, man.
What gives you the right to decide how we die?
Because I'm Moth's friend.
Maybe they just would have wanted you to listen.
I did listen.
You didn't. You argued.
I mean, I argued later, but I listened first. And they kept going. It was
They
getting
didn't
worse.
keep... I was fixing it. I was taking care of it.
You were?
I was.
And what are you doing with Anathema?
I'm still taking care of it.
What are you doing?
It's a long game.
Okay.
You...
Tell me about it.
Alright, you really... Obviously, you don't mean fucking harm.
I mean, I don't need to know, but I'd like to know.
No, yeah, it's... started months ago. It started back with Moth. We talked to an Anathema. There was Gwen, Moth and I, we held a seance. Like, you know about that. You hurt.
Yeah, you almost got stabbed, from what I heard.
I almost got stabbed. I mean, the first time I almost got stabbed by anathema.
Mm.
Ended up getting murdered a whole bunch after that. We talked to him. We talked to Moth. Talked to Moth. They were feeling guilty about the state of their existence. And
That's stupid.
It's not, though. If you're going to feel guilty about stealing someone else's life away from them, I mean, my first advice, obviously, was have you considered not doing that, embracing the fact that you are a monster. And Moth was like, no, that's stupid, and also makes me sad. And I was like, okay, so if this is the thing we're working for.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, talk to Moth, and it's what would make you feel better about the situation? And do you want to switch back? Do you want to find some way to do that? And the thing we ended up agreeing on was an ideal switch situation. We would set up a timeshare. Nobody gets full control of the body. Nobody gets repressed to the darknesses of their own mind forever. Because Moth is alive and Anathema is alive. And no one there's no such thing as deserving to live more than someone else deserves to live. So much thing as deserving. That's bullshit. And so the answer is save them both, make them realize they're on the same team, and present them as a singular entity to the server as a whole. Hold them accountable that way.
Wexel.
Excuse me?
Like the sign on their anchor, Wexel.
Didn't know it said that. I knew they had one. But their souls are the same soul at this point. They're so intertwined that if you bothered to separate them, I think they'd both fall apart. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see them try, of course.
That's gotta be the way it was before, right? Before all the memories went down the toilet, right? This thing you're talking about, it already worked, right?
It could have.
Because that's what was happening with the anchor, right?
They have one anchor. It's
okay.
They knew they were one person before, at the very least, even if there was only part of them in control.
Fucking hell. August, this is a great idea.
Yeah, well, maybe I would have told you sooner if I hadn't been told by people who were utterly convinced that your position was kill half the party.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, lie to one person, lie to them all. Fair criticism. Okay.
Do you want to join Team Timeshare?
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. I mean, the whole reason I lied is because I wanted to buy time for Moth to have a good idea. And this sounds like a great idea.
Alright, discounting me from the equation. Other people than Moth can have good ideas.
Come on. Okay, listen. August, do you need me? You had a great idea. This is smart.
Well, it'll never happen again, so don't get used to it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm putting you in charge of anchor research. Don't say that. Jeez. Alright.
I thought that was your truce. I thought that was not giving up, but the olive branch.
August. Well, it was. I'm extending a whole olive tree your direction right now. You can shake it and get a whole bunch of olives.
Wow. Delicious? Question mark?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like them.
Fucking make a salad. Make it seasoned.
Martinis.
Weird ass pizza.
Alright. Here's what I'm gonna say. If Anathema comes into the kingdom and starts yelling at people and swinging swords and blowing things up, I'm going to do my job as the royal advisor.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't, and he remains with you, and the two of you figure out something to set this timeshare up, and maybe if Crowswell dies.
Alright, it'll take a
As long...
It'll take a bit to convince him. It'll take a while to convince him. I mean,
All
he
right,
already
that's fine.
knows. He knows that I knows he feels guilty. He knows he feels guilty. He knows he thinks that there's something he's suppressing that deserves to live. And it's just working it from there. You know, I did the memorial.
Sorry, what?
I did the memorial, the first one.
Oh, that was you.
That was me,
Really?
yes.
Oh, hey, well, fucking look at you.
Walked him right by it. The garden of emotional manipulation.
Fucking, we're both liars then, huh?
I mean, yes. We knew this already.
Yeah, we knew this. Alright, look. As long as you fucking keep your peanut butter out of my jelly and I keep my jelly out of your peanut butter.
That sounds like a
I think we can make
horrific
this work.
euphemism. I don't want your jelly anywhere.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just look after him, and as long as he doesn't do more atrocities,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna punish a guy who hasn't done anything. Speaking of which,
My atrocity. Well, one of them, anyway. I mean, you committed a bit of an atrocity here, too, let's be honest.
I don't feel bad about it.
Oh, I was talking about stars. What were you talking about?
Stars.
Nah.
Look, as long as we're talking about personal autonomy and stuff, if I'm gonna recognize that Anathema is his own person with his own feelings, I think it's time for you to recognize that Stars is a person with their own feelings too. And some of those feelings are wanting to stab people.
No, yes. Not that you didn't encourage this, but
I mean, of course I did.
I'm proud of
Let's not...
I'm proud of them.
Yeah, well,
You know, they told me to
Really,
fuck
I-
off.
good. It's what you fucking deserve.
It is. Do you know how long it took me to get them to say that, though?
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Well, I proved to both myself. I already knew. I proved to both myself and them that they did have their own wants, and it's worth it. It's worth it. They deserve to know.
Well, they definitely know you're a dipshit. I'll tell you that.
And they know
are
they
happy.
don't.
with me.
How are they doing?
They're good. They've got a new house. We've been working on the vault together. It's a subtle thing, but I think they're happy.
That's good. No more of this I'm built to serve stuff, or does that still pop up?
I mean, it still pops up, but, you know, that's pretty hardwired. We're just gonna have to work around it.
Fair enough. So what the fuck was up with that?
Do you want to see?
The village? Yes. What the fuck was up? I've been in there before. It was a village. Were you hiding something? Was there, I don't know. Was there like a weaponsmith that you only wanted for yourself, or? There is no way. You may not be as shitty as originally perceived, but there's no way. Oh, this community just wants to stay by itself. Was the reason for this?
I wanted to keep people out who would hurt them. Per their request.
And? Oh, come on. There's more to it. I know there's more to it. You know there's more to it. Huh.
I almost succeeded. Jackdaw killed him and came in and killed them all.
Like,
Burned the whole place to the ground.
did she find what she was looking for?
No.
Was there anything to
Maybe.
find?
There was a village full of people who I cared about. Because they were the first people who took me in when this all started.
And you wanted access to their talents?
I mean, they offered their talents. There was always side effects, you know, benefits to the work,
Mm-hmm.
but if you want the truth, then yeah. They wanted to be safe, and I wanted to keep them safe. And I almost succeeded.
And the way you decided to keep these people safe was with
Yeah.
misdirection and violence.
Yeah.
Why? Is that just what works
because
for you?
I mean, it worked pretty well. I set a boundary and then reinforced it.
The people here want to know why, though.
These people,
No, Havens.
I told them why. You guys just didn't
Not
believe
at
me.
first.
I think I told you pretty quick, all things considered.
Who do you miss the most?
I don't play favorites. That's a lie. I miss Corton the most. He made really good pumpkin pie.
And that's...
There was another thing, but it wasn't as important. Why do you want to know about the void, August? It's only going to get you hurt.
I mean, most things worth knowing do.
I'm of the opinion that sometimes if a thing hurts you, it isn't worth knowing about.
And this is, I believe, our fundamental difference.
Mm.
I want to know the truth, and I don't care what it does to me.
Well, I know a truth that I was protecting here. You wouldn't have been able to figure it out if you got in because you can't speak villager.
What was
But
the
I was
truth
going
then?
to protect it anyways.
What great
I
truth
need
has
you to
been destroyed
understand.
here?
I need you to understand that I'm only telling you this because they're gone. I would have defended this till my dying day if they were still here. But they aren't. So maybe this will help you.
Mm.
Consider it my biggest olive branch. They saw what happened.
To us?
You know all the villagers in the trading hall?
Yes.
You know how they're kind of flat? They don't have a lot of personality to them?
Yeah.
All those villagers were bred from villagers who were zombies when Haven's Rise happened. The people of Butterflies were not zombies. And they were changed by it.
They were awake for it. They remembered it.
They didn't remember it. They were remembering it.
Always?
Bit by bit. I mean, we're all working through some extent of amnesia, aren't we?
That's so true. But they got
But-
further than us. Is there a reason? Did they approach it differently?
I don't know. I never pressed them. But the point is, Haven's Rise, it changed them.
Into
They had
something other?
into
Physically?
something
Mentally?
more mentally. They had personality. They had beliefs. They were willing to ask me to kill everybody who came in here. And they had faith. This church isn't here for decoration. This was everything to them. Very rude.
And they didn't want to share.
Oh. You can thank Father Fernando for that, dickhead.
Ooh, our secrets, but... Was this a cult?
Yeah, like I told you. I told Stars, I told everybody, this was a cult.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, like, cult and, like... calling something... Like, okay, when you said cult, I got the feeling you meant, like, a small...
circling me.
Sorry. Small, secluded community in the middle of nowhere with, like, a different set of beliefs. But this is, like, a full religion and everything. Full, like, not talking to...
Yeah.
Wonder what would happen if we kind of tied a couple of them up and got some information out of them.
Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't let you in here, August.
You don't think it's a waste?
It's a waste of their lives.
It's a waste of their lives, and it's a waste of what we could have gotten from their lives. They knew things and now they're gone, and now we'll have to find them out ourselves.
Well, I guess it's lucky we've got somebody up for the task then, huh?
I'm sorry your friends died. I'm sorry I didn't think they were actually your friends.
Fine.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You want to know why Jackdaw came in here?
Yes. Was it something I said?
No.
Good. I mean, never mind. I don't care about whatever. Okay, continue. Why?
He came in here because she was mad that Novin was gone. This wasn't a coordinated attack. It wasn't an intelligent plan. This wasn't a strike against my resources. This was simple. This is simply just simple, shallow revenge.
You take away her mob, she takes away yours.
Well, people in this town never tried to starve Stars to death.
Of course, that's rather simplifying the matter, but...
Novin was a fuck, and we both know it. Come on. Let's not beat around the bush and pretend they were a good person.
Just because there was a bastard didn't mean that... You really didn't kill them.
I didn't kill him. I wish I had, kind of. I mean, the original plan was... I knew Novin was going to attack, and I knew that this was sort of my chance to prove that the anchors worked. I mean, the thing about Novin is, you know... They just... The original plan was they come in, they destroy the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Amber knocks him off the edge with the sword I gave him. And the thing about Novin is that they're made of a different stuff than the rest of us, and it takes them a minute to come back from the void. And I was going to show the effect that that had on their anchor. And that way everybody would believe me when I told them how the anchors worked.
Mm-hmm.
And there wouldn't be any tying people up and experimenting on them.
I'm just doing it to myself.
But it didn't work out that way. And like I said, the plan was for the wall to get blown up, not the house. It was not for Novin to walk up here while everybody was stunned by what they'd done and start destroying the budding amethyst so that Stars wouldn't have anything to eat and that they'd slowly starve to death. So, did I kill Novin? No. Do I think they deserve to die? Maybe. And that opinion was enough for Jackdaw to go in there and kill everybody I cared about. At least a lot of them. So that's what happened.
Guess this is what happens when you don't talk to people. God fucking damn it. We got ourselves into a mess.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to know from me? You've answered my questions. You've, given up or whatever. I haven't been fighting you. I've been fighting the ideas you prevented yourself as.
Hey, yeah, sure, whatever, pal. Here's what I want to know. Are you coming to Law Day tomorrow?
Am I coming to a chance to publicly air out my grievances and also report on my super sexy research? Obviously, I'm coming to Law Day tomorrow.
Well, you are the foremost expert on Void research, and you know more about Void safety than anybody else, so I'm gonna have to rely on your expertise, and,
Do I have to follow my own safety protocols?
Yeah. And I don't know.
I mean, like, your answer just determines about how obvious I'm gonna be, but...
I'm sorry, what answer?
Do I have to follow my own safety protocols? For myself.
Set safety protocols for everybody else.
Fantastic.
And I think we might set up a license to do Void research, and we'll just give you one, but anybody else needs to go through, like, a check to make sure, you know, they're actually not going to get themselves hurt. Does that sound good?
Alright. That sounds perfectly reasonable.
And, I don't know. I've been reinforcing the crime of trespassing with death for a while now, so maybe I'll make that a bit more open source. And if anybody comes up to your lighthouse and starts poking around and almost finds somebody that you don't want to be found, you can call me, and I'll have stars stab them in the face. How about that?
That's almost kind.
Well, I have my moments.
I like to think I will occasionally as well. Good talking to you. I don't consider this over, by the way. A forfeit's not a real victory.
I lost a long time ago. You want to know why? The last time I ever spoke to Moth, they said that you were a better friend than me.
Oof.
And the moment they said that, I lost. This is me just getting over myself and admitting it.
Well, we're together now. You can make it up to them. We'll fix it. It doesn't even matter if they forgive you. It's like me and stars. We'll help them, and in helping them, you'll know that you've done the best you could. It might still hurt, yeah, but you'll have done something.
Rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Don't mind my custom phone tone.
Oh my god.
I'll see you tomorrow, August.
Goodbye. Now, that is, I suppose, what we say in the business. That went well. See, the thing about me is I say I'm not, but I really am. I'm trying. A little bit. I'm trying to be a better person. I don't want to die the way I am now. And I think Sleep he's also trying to be a better person, and we both fuck up at that. And we both don't even think that good people even exist, but we're working towards our own definitions of kindness and friendship and whatever bullshit, mushy, feely shit we're on this week. And I mean, there's something to be said in the trying. There's not... I was never his enemy. I know he thinks I was. But, I don't know, maybe I could even be his friend. Fuck. And with that... once again, have a lot to think about. It's good, though. Getting at the truth of the matter. Alrighty, barighty, boo-doo-boop. Switching to the ending screen. That was fun. That was good. I love doing Lore with Sleep. I haven't been able to do too much Lore with Sleep because of the whole obvious animosity between our characters thing. This has hopefully gotten a fair amount to fixing that. Mouse, I'm going to throttle you. The game is saved in my mind. The game is saved in my heart. I am drinking water, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in.